Misplay Central, you already know what it is. So look, I built the best deck in the game yet again. Nothing new. Playing some Witchcrafter Invoked with a little bit of Luber, a little bit of Duber in there. It's so amazing, really. You got the 3 reasoning, the 2 grass is greener. If you guys want to like get like an idea of what Witchcrafter does, this is the video for you. Because man, this deck is so ass. Like, okay, look at this. I want to show you guys, like, my win rate is so amazing. Like, let me just show you. Yeah, so as you can see here, my win rate in Diamond 1 has been absolutely incredible. Don't look at this. This was actually something different. We're doing amazing. We're in Diamond 1 here, you know. So 50% win rate in Diamond 1. That's basically like a Platinum 1 deck, you know. We normal summon Alistair and we can grab Invocation. I have a really good tutorial on this, actually. I'm going to link it in the description. But this is like a very complex combo with the Alistair, and I think it would take all video if I really tried to get into it. So we won't get into that now. You can activate Branded Fusion, and if you already have a Witchcrafter in the grave, you can actually make like an Albion to send like a Golem Maruru to the graveyard, and that way you can get into the Zoe Mama. Most of the time what you're going to be summoning with this card out of the deck is actually a Heine. So you're going to grab a Heine out of the deck, and you're going to get basically Heine as a quick effect pop as well by discarding a spell. So you can go like Heine quick effect to pop, and then you can chain Vice Madame quick effect to also pop. So you technically get 2 quick effect pops off of 1 card in your Vice Madame. It's just broken. And if you're worried about consistency, don't worry about it. You have a 100% probability rate of drawing into both Alistair the Invoker and Invocation, any deck that you shove them into. So just don't worry about probability here.
Did somebody say probability?
This video is sponsored by Brilliant. In card games like Yu-Gi-Oh, a good understanding of probability goes a long way in improving your calculated plays as well as your deck building. Brilliant.org is the best and most fun way to learn math and computer science interactively. Brilliant has thousands of lessons from data science and probability to AI, programming lessons, and more, with new lessons added monthly. I really enjoy how the bite-sized lessons are gamified in a way that makes learning interactive and fun. So technically, if you have 12 possible sides on 2 dice, that means if you have 2 options, you can divide it by 2, so it'd be like 2 12s or 1/6 question mark. Oh, I'm just smart like that, you know. I'm just good like that. I always had an interest in computers and programming, but Brilliant's Computer Science Fundamentals course is the first thing I found to actually ease me into learning about programming by letting me go hands-on and learn by doing. If you want to try everything Brilliant has to offer completely free for a full 30 days, visit brilliant.org/masterduel central or click the link in the description. The first 200 people to click the link will get 20% off of Brilliant's annual subscription. Thanks again to Brilliant for sponsoring this video, and now back to the gameplay. All right, so first off, for you guys' sake here, I'm going to help you out a little bit, show you the sauce, show you a replay first, you know, just to kind of give you a taste of the deck. We are not rocking the gold field. I felt the silver field matched the tone of the Witchcrafters a lot better here. So let me show you how it's done. We're going to start with the Illusion of Chaos to search out the Magician's Souls, of course. Get back the driver in the deck. I don't want that shit in my hand. Going to go Magician's Souls effect. Now look here. Magician Souls can actually send Witchcrafters because they're spellcasters, and some of the spellcasters are higher than level 6, which means you can actually send them with the Magician Souls, which can come up because of Magical Ice Fusion. Yeah, another thing I forgot to mention is oftentimes if you get 2 Witchcrafters in the grave, or like 2 spellcasters including a Witchcrafter in the grave, you can literally just go like Verte Anaconda, send Magical Ice Fusion, banish the 2 from your grave, and like summon your Vice Madame that way. So that's kind of based. But anyway, so we go Magician Souls here. We discard both spells to draw 2, and wow, lucky me, we get Reasoning. So activate Reasoning. They select level 4, which is actually a pretty smart choice here. Let me just show you the cards that we're milling, just so you guys can see. And yeah, they were right. It was actually a level 4. Unfortunate. But we're going to use the Graveyard effect of Shemitah to send a Jenny to the grave. I don't know why I did that, but I did that. Then we're going to use Magical Ice Fusion that we drew into to make a Vice Madame. Use the Graveyard effect of Jenny. Oh, that's why I did it. Yeah, so Jenny can banish herself as well as a spell in the grave in order to activate that spell in the graveyard, like as if it was that spell that was being activated. And because a spellcaster effect was activated, we can actually chain Witchcrafter Vice Madame. In this case, we chain it to special summon a level 6 from our deck here. So, level 6 or lower. So we summon a Pitore, and using Pitore as well as the snow in our hand, we make another Vice Madame. Because as you can see, I used the fusion spell, basically. It's like I used it from the grave using the Jenny. I know, very hard to understand, but I'm trying to help you out here. We're going to banish Pitore Pitore's effect, okay, like this is actually just such a big brain play. I need to explain this because like you guys could never fathom. So basically, Pitore's effect draws a card from your deck, and if you don't have a Witchcrafter to discard after, it's going to banish your whole hand. But look what we can do here. We can actually chain Vice Madame to grab a Witchcrafter spell/trap from our grave to our hand. That way we are guaranteed to have something to discard for our draw. So it's like a free draw after that. So we draw into our Witchcrafter Buy Street, draw into Witchcrafter Collaboration, and since I drew into Collaboration, I was like, well, whatever, we'll just discard that and activate the Buy Street. Buy Street will protect our fusion monsters here from destruction, which is actually really solid. So here we go. End phase, because we control a Witchcrafter, all the Witchcrafters come back. So that's pretty crazy. That's pretty insane. By the way, just take a... Oh, wait, that's not the shiny one. Take a look at this. Wait, that's not... Bruh. Anyway, we're playing against Eldlich. Pretty cringe. Diamond 1 Eldlich. You know what it is. They activate a spell. I decide to special summon from my deck a Shmieta. And they're going to go for the Eldlich effect here to discard and send our monster to the grave. I let it go through. I don't like that they targeted the shiny one. I kind of hate that. They could have just like targeted the other one, but you know, it is what it is. We're going to have to play with the less shiny one. It is what it is. But either way, graveyard effect of Eldlich here. Since they activate a spell, I'm going to chain Vice Madame here. And to Vice Madame, I'm actually going to chain the effect of Shmieta. So basically every Witchcrafter monster can discard a spell to special summon any Witchcrafter from your deck. So we're going to activate Shmieta here to go grab, I think we grab a Haine with this. And then with the Vice Madame, I think we're destroying a card on the field. Yeah, I want to destroy the Eldland at this point, I believe. And then we chain the other effect of Vice Madame to grab back a spell from our grave. Pop the Cursed Eldland. They're going to set a, I don't even know what that one is, the Tiger one. And with the spell, with the Cursed Eldland, they can send Eldlich to the grave. They're going to go for Eldlich effect, sending their trap to the graveyard. So we're actually going to chain Snow. That way, we can just flip down the Eldlich. So here we go. Snow effect, banish 7, and special summon Snow here. And we get to flip down that Eldlich. We don't have to deal with that. And then they're going to go for Elixir of White Destiny. Nice top deck, bro. Nice top deck, asshole. Anyway, battle phase. We're going to go for Haine effect. I was just waiting for them to get into the battle phase here. Then they're going to activate another Cursed Eldland. End phase. Activate the graveyard effect of the Tiger to set up another Scarlet Sanguine. You know, it is simple stuff. Simple enough. Basic Eldlich shit. They're going to go for the Scarlet Sanguine. I couldn't care less. Then they're going to go for the Huaquero. I literally couldn't care less. We're going to go for the effect of Haine here to pop the Eldlich. They're going to go for Conquistador. Now, Conquistador cannot target other Witchcrafters, Spellcasters we control while we have Haine on the field. So they're going to pop the Snow. And from here, after we activate Illusion of Chaos in hand, they're just going to scoop it up. So yeah, that's just kind of like a decent showcase. It's just, I got to throw you a bone sometimes. I got to show you how it's done. So that's how it's done. But now we're going to go play a game, and just kind of show you how busted the deck actually is. You know what I mean? We literally can't pass on anything here. We're going to go for Keeper of Dragon Magic, discarding the Witchcrafter Collaboration. This is actually just the worst. They're going to go for Ash here. Yeah. Okay. You got it. I need one good replay, bro. I need one game where I play. That's the thing about Diamond 1. As soon as you start playing, they just scoop it up instantly. Frame 1. Okay, going second. Okay. I hate it. But if that's what it takes for me to play it, I'm just gonna pray. Okay, we got the Gamma. Yo, I bet you they just hard scooped the Gamma, bro. Oh my god, the bro. Please stop. Get help, dude. Summon the Hugin. Okay. Hugin effect, discard what? Are you playing the Spright variant? You are? Honestly, even if they get the full Spright board, I still would rather they have that than that plus the Fountain. So we're just gonna do this and pray here. Okay, guys, so their turn is finally over, and it turns out they just had Fountain in hand anyway. So I'm just gonna pray that this is not a runic card, but it probably is. And they're gonna get to draw 2. This called by is so uber massive that it's not even funny. So I think we actually baited out with the Grass Looks Greener. Gonna go Grass here. They're almost 100% negating this with Carrot. If they don't, that would be a fool's errand to not negate it. That called by is gonna carry us so hard here. Oh my god, they're actually not. Okay, you know what? I'm cool with that. Do I want to use called by? I mean, Sure, we'll make them lose one of their link 2s. That means they're going to tribute the elf. So that's pretty good for us, actually. So they're going to tribute the elf. It's not the best, but the fact that we get this grass is actually pretty massive. We do have a little bit of workaround. Do we get a snow in here? Do we get a snow? We did not get a snow. Okay. Getting a snow in there would have been absolutely fantastic. Okay, so we can go... Do we go Pittore? Probably. Let's go Pittore effect. See what we can draw off it. And we're probably not summoning this Jenny anyway. Okay. That's really, really good, actually. That is pretty incredible. Now, let's... Oh my god. Guys, this deck is actually crazy. So we're going to go Jenny effect in the grave. Banish the holiday. Bro, I'm just too good at this game. Seriously. Oh man, we can just go Madame here. And then go crazy. That's actually ridiculous. Okay. We're going to special summon Madame here. That's actually insane. Yo, this deck goes crazy. Yo, we're demolishing Spright with the friggin' Witchcrafter Invoked pile, bro. That's so funny. That is so funny. Okay. Yeah. Now we can bring back... Okay, let's go Branded Fusion, I suppose. Yeah, we have this spell in hand that we want to hold on to for sure. Yeah, so let's go Branded Fusion. We can even send the snow to the grave because we already have the Witchcrafters we need in the graveyard. Yo, this deck is actually like legit solid. It's actually just nuts. It's just too good. So we're actually going to make an Albion here because we want to send that snow to the grave. So let's send snow and we're going to send Albaz. Boom, boom. Easy clap. Make the Albion. So yeah, the branded cards definitely work really well with Witchcrafters too. When for some reason you don't draw the Alistair, like I didn't even think that could happen, but I guess like I'm just unlucky like that. All right, so they're not responding to this. Like at this point, like they're probably gonna scoop it up pretty soon. We're gonna special summon the Vice Madame here, and we can use the Magician Souls in the grave as well as one of our copies of Shmieta. I accidentally hit the shiny one, but you know it is what it is. So now we get our Vice Madame here. And at any given moment, they might want to use IP Masquerena, but it's not going to work. So that's fine. We're now going to use the graveyard effect of Shmieta, banishing it from the grave, just so that we can chain the Vice Madame. We're actually going to pop the Runic Fountain to get rid of that instantly. And, oh, that is not the way you wanted to play that, dude. Yeah, see, they didn't like think of this through, because now we can actually activate it in response, because this triggers when they activate a spell or when a spellcaster activates its effect. So yes, priority passed to them, but now that they use the spell, we can just do this, and we're gonna destroy a... Oh my god, this is gonna go crazy. We're gonna destroy a card on the field first. So we're actually gonna target the Runic Fountain here. They're gonna chain... chain IP Masquerena. We're gonna chain the Vice Madame here, discarding the Witchcrafter Holiday to negate all monsters on our opponent's field. All of them. Yeah. Okay, guys. Sorry. I'm sorry for reacting here. That was not a surprise to me. That was not a surprise to me. The Witchcrafter Invoked branded pile, destroying Spright, going second. Easy money. My hand wasn't even that good for going second. That's just easy. That's just because I'm that good at the game. Really, when you think about it. I'm not going to go through all these cards. Just look at the deck. Just, you know, figure it out. There's no, like, weird card in this. Like, you can just figure out the names just by, like, looking at them, pretty much. You've seen all these cards before. Don't worry about it. You'll get it. Anyway, dudes, like, thanks to Brilliant for sponsoring the video. Again, that's just, like, yo, Brilliant sponsor? Like, I feel like I've seen, like, the biggest YouTubers get sponsored by Brilliant, so it's only right. But it's very appreciated, and thank you for... Zoe Mama!
Thanks.